So I have brought in this new project window in the project schematic over here, and in the geometry I'll be just right clicking, or on the geometry I'll be right clicking, and I'll just click on new design modeler geometry. Now you can see that the design modeler is beginning or it is opening in a while, and again it depends on the configuration of system how fast it opens, and we just have to wait for it. So we have this design modeler ready over here, and the first and foremost task in design modeler, design modeler is the previous, it is being present since longer time. SpaceClaim is being added in recent times in the ANSYS package. Okay, so the options over here are quite older, but maybe we can just catch up with the options. It is not confusing as well. And here also, the first thing is we need to select the plane. Do you want to work on XY plane, or do you want to work on ZX or YZ planes, right? So that is what is the first aspect in any CAD modeling or any modeling of any geometries. Clear? So again, I will be selecting the YZ plane. So I'll select the YZ plane over here, and automatically you can see a plane is being created over here. Now on this plane, I will be sketching the circle. So I'll be just changing from modeling to the sketching, what do you call, ribbon. And now I will be selecting a circle, but before that, let me just align it to normal. And I will be selecting a circle, and I will be just moving my cursor closer to this point, that is the intersecting point, which will be the origin of the circle. And I'll just move my circle left and right, and I'll just place it with the left click at any position. Now I'll need to go to the dimensions and click on diameter, select the respected sketch what you have created, and place the respected dimension anywhere with the left click. The moment you have placed over here, you can see the dimensions being represented over here, and my god, the dimensions are immensely high. The units are in meters, and the dimension is 47 meter. So the first task which I forgot, I mean which I skipped, you can say, was to change the units. So we can change the units to millimeter, or if you want, we can convert 100 millimeters to meter and enter the value. It will be one and the same, but I'll be just changing it to millimeters, and you can see it has transformed to 47k millimeters. Now I will be just typing it as 100 and press OK, and you can see a very tiny circle being created over here. So what I'll do is I'll just delete this diameter over here, or this dimension, by selecting it. Why is it not selecting? I wonder what happened. So I'll just select over here, right click and delete. Okay, and I'll just align the plane, and there is something called as fit to, I mean zoom to fit. I'll click on that. You can see now the plane is, or the model is being represented as per the window size. Now I'll be just creating a dimension. So we will be having a very smaller dimension over here, that is D2. Clear? Now you can see that the plane is being created, well and good, and in the view you can see that it is in a wireframe mode. I mean, even though shaded is selected over here, we don't have a surface inside this. Clear? Now I believe what we can do is we can go to extrude option over here, and select extrude. Automatically the sketch is selected which is existing, or else you can just cancel, and you can select some other sketch as well. So I'll just show you that thing. Date extrude, just click your cursor anywhere on the screen, okay, so that the sketch will not be automatically selected, right? And I'll just go to extrude over here, and it is getting selected automatically, because whatever we have, I mean, they're just selecting automatically, I believe. But in the older versions, you have to select actually, but if it is selecting automatically, then well and good, that is not a big problem. We just have to click apply. First of all, it is selecting automatically and it's just asking us to click apply. I wonder, now what do you want to do? You want to add material, so just keep the default option, and you just have to enter the depth. And if you remember, the depth was 1500 millimeters. I'll just press enter, and you can just zoom out and see that a wireframe structure is being present over here. After that, you can just click on generate, and you can see a solid model being created over here. So this will be your pipe, and this will be your domain basically with respect to CFD terminology. And in this pipe, or in this domain, we will be performing the simulation of a water or any oil or anything. Okay, so this is the modeling procedure for design modeler, and I believe it is very simple. Create a sketch, click on extrude, and enter the depth value over here, right? So it automatically moves in this direction. Now if you want it to be moving on the left direction, so you can just select the direction and type reversed and click generate again. You can see it will move to the left. The plane is on the right now, right? But I want the plane to be on the left. So I'll click on normal. You can see it has moved to the right side. Now we are done with the design modeling. After this, we can simply close the design modeler and we will be back to the project window. Now in the next video, we will be performing the mesh, and we will be just continuing the simulation setup and seeing the results. So let us just move on to the next video.